If he is starting all the games, which he should, because he seems to be nailed, then he's an amazing pick with such a low amount of ownership. I will not keep the Palace assets because they do not have a very good fixtures in the long term, but I will definitely try to keep hold of the Arsenal ones, which have looked terrible this season, and Ruud van Nistelrooy is not able to contain the amount of goals that they're conceding, and it seems like that they will be going down. Hey guys, welcome back to another video from the Football Herd. Hope you're doing wonderfully well. This is a Gameweek 30 team selection video in which I'll be talking about the best differential assets to own, my own team selection for Gameweek 30, the best wildcard draft for Gameweek 30, and last but not the least, the best captaincy choice for this game week. So I have 4 dedicated sections made in this video, so make sure you watch the video till the end because it will be very informative and help you make informed decisions. So if you do like this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. And if you have any questions, please do post them below. I'll be very happy to answer them for you. So without delaying any further, let's get started. In this segment, I'll be talking about 3 differential players who are owned less than 10% and very crucial to your team if you bring them in with a huge upside. Now, the first player that I'll talk about is none other than Mark Guéhi. Now, Guéhi is the first pick amongst differentials with an effective ownership, or rather ownership, of 8.7%, and he averages 3.7 points per match. Now, a larger chunk of the crowd have Munoz already. Now, if you don't have Henderson and you want to double up on the Palace assets since they already have an upcoming double game week, then I believe bringing in Guéhi will be a differential option than Munoz. And they also have Southampton in Game Week 30, so this is an ideal time to bring him in. Now, coming to the next player, that's none other than Savino from Manchester City. Now, City play a Leicester game up next, and he has already got 10 assists and 1 goal this season. And I believe he's completely nailed in the right wing position. And though City have looked shambolic of late, but going forward, I believe he has a goal in him. And the kind of fixtures that Manchester City have till the end of the season, if he is starting all the games, which he should, because he seems to be nailed, then he's an amazing pick with such a low amount of ownership. Now, coming to my third player, that's none other than Mateta from Crystal Palace. Now, we saw him, feature in the FA Cup tie, so he is fit, and he has returned in all the last 4 game weeks that he has featured for Palace. Now, even though he was a slight doubt for Game Week 13, but now that's cleared, and I believe he starts for versus Southampton. And we all know that Southampton have looked shambolic this season with leaking goals galore, and they are ranked the 20th team when we talk about the expected goals conceded. So I believe at least he has a goal in him in the Game Week 30. So this is how my team is looking for Game Week 30. Now in goal, I've got Dean Henderson, who faces a Southampton away game. Now, I have kept Dean Henderson and Munoz in my team, even though they were not having any fixtures in Game Week 29, just because of this, that I could capitalize on the Southampton fixture. Now, in my defense, I have Ola Aina, Guardiola and Munoz, and I have brought in Guardiola in Game Week 29 because I knew that City have a very amazing fixture run, and he is the most attacking defender of City. Now, I believe he definitely has that attacking prowess and goals in him. And Ola Aina is also a no-brainer because Nottingham Forest have looked so solid this campaign. And the United fixture is a bit difficult, I would say, because Bruno has picked up form and they might concede. But I feel it will be a very difficult game for Manchester United. So they can keep a clean sheet in this one as well, I believe, because it's a home fixture and it's an away one for United. Now coming to the midfield, I have midfield 5 of Mohamed Salah, then Kluivert, then Cole Palmer, Mbeumo and Bruno Fernandes. Now, I'm not willing to make any changes to this lineup because I want to use my transfer in Game Week 31 if I'm not playing the wild card in Game Week 31, because I believe there is a lot of upside to this strategy. Now, it's not clear as to how the doubles will look like. We will have a confirmed news post the Game Week 30 deadline. So I'll be holding my wildcard for the timing, but there are a lot of people who will be playing the wildcard. So I will be sharing a wildcard draft in the next segment itself, because if you're wildcarding 30 or 31, it's nearly same. But I would say that you should wait till the confirmed news about the double game weeks announced. So coming back to my team, now Bruno has a Forest away game, which is a difficult one, but the kind of form that he is in, I believe he has the capability to wreak havoc. Now, Mbeumo with a Newcastle away game, that's a tough fixture. traveling to St. James's Park with a trophy in their cabinet after 30 years. So they will be, bouncing in my opinion. But having said that, since Mbeumo is also on pens, I believe he might score. And Brentford have looked very menacing in the counter attacks. So Mbeumo is right up there. Now we also have news that Cole Palmer is back in the training. And this is amazing news because I was someone who, stuck with Cole Palmer and did not transfer him out for someone like Erling Haaland. So Cole Palmer has the Tottenham home game, which is should be an easy one in my opinion because Spurs, just like United, are looking shambolic at the back this season. Now and Kluivert has the Ipswich home game, which could be a high-scoring one because Ipswich have conceded a lot of goals and they're ranked 19th in expected goals conceded for this season. Now the Evergreen Mo Salah faces Everton at home. Now that is a easy game, I would say, but Everton have also looked a bit solid at the back, which you can clearly see from their amazing performances of late. They are very good at shutting their defense, just like Nottingham Forest, but they're not that much solid. And I believe that Liverpool in this title surge will be able to, score past them. Now in my forwards, I have a forward two of João Pedro and Alexander Isak. Now João Pedro has Aston Villa home game and Isak has a Brentford home game. So both are easy fixtures in my opinion and both strikers should score. And in my bench, I have Valdimarsson, Wood, Robinson and Ait-Nouri. Robinson is cleared because he started in the FA Cup tie. Now Wood is dicey and Ait-Nouri is also a confirmed starter. So I will be going with this team, but make sure you follow me on my Twitter where I post my final teams. If I make any changes, I'll post it there before the deadline. So in this segment, I'll be talking about the best wildcard draft for Gameweek 30. Now, as I record this video, we have confirmed news that Arsenal and Palace will have a double game week fixture, either in Gameweek 33 or in 36, most probably in 33. And Palace and Arsenal will blank in Gameweek 34. So keeping this narrative into mind, I have built this lineup. In this one, I have gone with triple Palace and triple City, along with double Arsenal. Now, under this context that before Gameweek 34, we will be able to bench all these assets or rather transfer them out, the ones that blank like Arsenal and Palace. Now, I will not bench I will not keep the Palace assets because they do not have a very good fixtures in the long term. But I will definitely try to keep hold of the Arsenal ones. So coming back to my team, in goal I've got Nick Pope because Newcastle also have a upcoming double game week, and that's also not confirmed, but they will have a double game week for sure. So he also faces Brentford in game week 30, so that's fine with me. Now coming to the defenders, I have a back three of Munoz, Gabriel and Guardiola. Now all three are amazing assets to own currently because I'll explain why. Munoz because of the Southampton fixture and the upcoming double. Then Gabriel because of the attacking prowess that he possesses and the solid Arsenal defense. And they also have an upcoming double game week. And Guardiola because I explained in my team selection as well, he is the most attacking City asset and he is nailed throughout the tenure of till game week 38 in my opinion. Now in the midfield I have Kluivert, Salah and Eze Savino. Now Savino is a differential pick and Eze because of his form I've picked him and he also has a double. He is the second player from Palace in my draft as of now, and Mohamed Salah because he is inevitable and I cannot draft a team without Mohamed Salah, and Kluivert because of the Ipswich game, and he is someone whom I will be transferring out in the due course and as and when they have a tough run of games. Now in my forwards I have Mateta, Marmoush and Isak. Now I've gone with this three because I cannot afford to own Erling Haaland, because I have brought in Bukayo Saka, who is in my bench. Now having a very strong bench in your wildcard is pretty important because you will be soon playing the bench boost chip, and maximizing the output from bench boost will be there when you have doublers in your bench, or at least featuring players in your bench. So having that thought in mind, I have gone with Saka, Olaina and Dan Burn. Now, Valdimarsson can be anyone based on your budget. If you have the budget, I'll go with someone like Raya because I have an Arsenal slot to be filled. But I've gone with Valdimarsson because I do not want to spend more because this is a 104 million draft and you might not have that much amount of fun. That's why I have kept a 104 million draft. So make sure you tell me how you like this draft, because in my opinion this is a very amazing draft to go with in Gameweek 30. The captaincy for Gameweek 30 is completely open in my opinion. Now I have a shortlist of Erling Haaland, Mohamed Salah and Isak. Now Haaland is the primary captaincy candidate in my opinion, who has the highest expected goals and faces the weakest defense, right, among the three. A huge upside pick in my opinion. If you have him, he is a no-brainer captain in my opinion, because Leicester have looked terrible this season, and Ruud van Nistelrooy is not able to contain the amount of goals that they're conceding, and it seems like that they will be going down. Now coming to the next option, that's Mohamed Salah. Now Mohamed Salah is the elite FPL asset whom you can trust in all game weeks. But having said that, since they have a Anfield tie against Everton, that means Everton will not be able to perform at their ultimate best in my opinion. I have Alexander Isak as my captaincy pick, who has a Brentford home game. Now Brentford have looked solid in their home games, but this one is an away tie, and it's traveling to the St James's Park. So it's a Newcastle home game, and I believe after the victory and a trophy after a lot of years, they will be in gala mood, and Isak will be completely menacing. And having said that, if you ask me, the ranking that I will form is the most differential pick with the maximum upside is definitely Erling Haaland. Then the safest pick is Mohamed Salah, because he will be having an effective ownership of at least around 130 or 140 in my opinion. And third, last but not the least, it's Isak, with at least 70-80% effective ownership in my opinion. So that is how I'll rank them. First Erling Haaland, second Mohamed Salah, and third Alexander Isak. So make sure whom you are captaining for this game week. Thank you so much guys if you watched the video till the end. If you do like this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. I make FPL videos every week, and if you have any questions, please do drop them below. I'll be very happy to answer them for you. You can also follow me on X, where I post my updated team right before the deadline. So all the best for Gameweek 30, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.